So we're back, you know, doing the usual filming junk getting done by just one stupid idiot. We saw in the beginning, LS is out. So I actually saw that a little bit of last night's quick little update too. I want to start off today. Thank you guys, you know, recent subscriptions from a ton of people. Pretty crazy. Thank you to all the comments and everything like that. Tons of views too. Today, little simple stuff. I want to pull this apart. I got a flashlight. We're gonna go look at that real quick, and then I'm gonna start pulling it apart. And then we're gonna get into the S10. I did get a Mishimoto 160 thermostat, some water wetter. Then I got some new NGKs and stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and throw it back together, and then probably drive it over to the alignment shop and see if they will align it for me. And then probably take it around, do a couple rips around the neighborhood. Maybe head out to the Mint Farm and see if it will actually do a nice roll or something like that. See what the tune is out of, you know, more than just a burnout in the backyard. But so currently, just me and the puppy hanging out today. I really want to pull this thing out. So like I was saying, pull apart. I mean, where's the flashlight button? So flashlight. If you look in there, I know it's hard for you guys to probably see because it's gonna have to focus. That valve head is not there. You see what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a tulip of the head. Let me flip my screen down so I can see what you guys are seeing, but you look in there and you see the valve has a tulip of the head. And you look in here and there is no head. It's missing. So I think I found out why the motor went ahead and stopped. Could have been also some of that clacking noise that it was making beforehand. I don't know. Honestly, I just want to pull it apart solely to see what it looks like. I need to actually figure out where my head is right now. Still needing some more coffee, but I'm going to pull these lifters out. I'm going to go ahead and soak them in some oil overnight. Do got a gasket kit ready so we can start stabbing the new stock bottom end, or new to us stock bottom end, back together. I already have it yanked most of the way apart and stabbed the new cam in. Started to clean it up, check it all out. Everything looked great. This had some mud in it, so I cleaned this piston off. I think it might have had a blown head gasket. That's probably why it was actually pulled, but not a big deal to us. The oil and everything in the pan looked great. So enough ramble. Let's get this LS pulled apart in the time lapse so we can see what the damage is. And then we're gonna hop out front, show you guys what I had to do to steal parts off the S10 to get the Fairmont home, and so we'll reverse that, put the S10 back together, and then fire it up, warm it up after we swap thermostat and start bleeding some coolant, go from there. So jump into some work, right? That took so much longer than I wanted it to. So much more of a fight. You're about to see why. Of course, someone has to just strip the crap out of two of the rockers, the 8mm rocker bolts, which made it about impossible to get the heads off. I actually had to use some... You want to come say hi now I'm done making a bunch of noise? Hi, puppy. He does not like the sound of the impact yet. That's actually my son's puppy, so trying to get him used to all this stuff so when he comes and hangs out with me and the little guy soon, or more often I mean. But, so now I have camera in one hand. I'll pull head off together if I can. Let's see. Pretty sure I can grab it like this. Oh. Let's set this head down. That's a valve mark there too, huh? Yep. Okay. Oh, valve mark there too. Oh my god. Well, dude, this isn't the head that had the broken. That. Sorry, I just a little speechless. Just realized I pulled off the other head. That was the head with the broken valve. Wow. So, huge mark. And these are all, that's all valve marks. Like insane valve marks. I don't know what this kid did. I am thinking that this sloppy stage 2 cam might not be salvageable. There's a lot of metal in this motor. Dude, surprisingly enough, the cylinder walls didn't take. I mean, I bet you I could get it to rotate now, because it was rotating fine. It's not less, and somehow the cylinder walls didn't see any damage. But it explains why it made that racket and shut off, though. Explains that for damn sure. Okay, well, let's get the other head off, right? That's the one we really wanted to see. So, yeah, that's gonna be stuck like that for a second. Get this out of the way. And I got all these up, right? Yep, okay, let's see. Can I do this again? One-handed pulling an LS head. Not as easy as I thought. Oh, I think I left a bolt in there. Let's see. Yeah, I think this middle one is in there a little bit. Maybe trying to hold the camera and do this wasn't the best idea. I think it was this one. That one didn't want to slide up. Oh, and it might have been. It was that one. Now let's try. One cylinder. Squish my finger. This is the one that. Oh, found a piece of valve. On that side. Hi. Can I get it out? Oh, hell no. Dude, so, I'm guessing someone didn't line up the dots because there's valve marks in all these pistons too. Somebody didn't do something correctly and had a valve and piston party. So, you know what? I'm not gonna set the camera down for this. I'm gonna just grab some channel locks. Let's see, can we grab this valve out of there? That'd be cool. If not, no matter what, that was awesome. Carnage is hilarious. That's definitely gonna be my thumbnail, is the tulip in the piston. But I guess let's get the S10 back together. I'm gonna get my hands washed off and then get some plugs gapped, and we'll jump out front and start on that funness. Alright. With a baby crying in the background. Finish up the gap on these plugs real quick and toss them back in. Go ahead and let's just cheat this. It's not the easiest here. Oh, the old twin turbo S10, but it's not the worst thing either. I think the onboard was actually harder to deal with. Oh yeah, this side is splayed that way, and the other is the other way. Okay. And then, so while I'm doing this real quick, I have to steal the power tap back from the S10. Once the power tap is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, okay. I stole one from the wrong side. I'm sitting here counting and I'm like, wait, something's not right. But let's try and show you guys. Ta-da! But instead of it going in easy, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. I always run my plugs down as far as I can by hand, so that way I know they're in there nice and good. And I'm not cross-threading anything out, or hurting anything that way. But last time I ran it, and I had the heat gun on it, the driver's side back cylinder, you guys can't see me for crap, the driver's side back cylinder seemed a lot colder than the rest of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap a coil pack real fast too. And because I have obviously 2 spare motors now, well, 1 spare and spare parts, I'll just set you guys like this. Let's see. There's a precarious spot, but it might hold you. Get the rest of these in there real fast. Figure out where I set the dang ratchet. Come on. Then swap to this thermostat and pray. I'm not really sure, we'll talk more about it when I actually do it, but I'm not sure the idea behind it. I guess it opens earlier, promotes coolant flow sooner, which supposedly keeps the engine a little colder. I set the ratchet right in front of me. We literally moved for no reason, Joe. For no reason. But I guess basically what it is I have like a 187 or something like that in there, 190. So what I've been told is that gives you a rough ambient temp of about 200, a little higher, which LS like to run at, for fuel economy and stuff like that. I don't care about fuel economy. I am making power here, or it's at least what I'm trying to do. So, put that one in there. Yeah, like I was saying, hopefully then that way, what I've been told is the 160 will try to keep me around 180, obviously, the engine being a tight package, can run a little hotter. So if I stay at like 190, that's better than the 210 that kind of hangs out at now. And I was suggested water wetter, so we're gonna go ahead and obviously lose some coolant when we go to do this, and which means I will fill it back up with the full thing of water wetter that I got. And that way we'll have coolant, well, we'll have water and water wetter. My version of coolant, I guess. And I've used it since I drifted. It's kind of helped back then, so hopefully it helps on this guy now. Okay, got all my plug wires on and clipped good. Let's do the other side real quick, and then jump into the last bits. Hopefully the wind noise isn't terrible for you guys. I know the view is going to be terrible. We're going to preemptively pop the 210 mils loose, so once I get the main fitting actually popped loose, we can take it off. If you have forgotten, where are you guys down there hiding? I welded the NA fitting on this. We have a big old -16 fitting on there. So let's go ahead and loosen those slightly. So that there. And what we're going to need is a big old Chris wrench, because I don't have Allen wrenches. So why would I be average Joe builds and have the right tools? Okay, there we go. Now I'm assuming this is going to make a giant mess, which is going to suck. But it is what it is. Let's see. Can I get you guys in a spot where you can actually see this? Probably not. Yeah, right there you can. So I'll just, you know, loosen this one-handed and hold the camera.
A few moments later.
Please, give me. Ew. Okay. Now, what is going on here? I am doing so fantastic today. Pop this out. I'm just setting that down there. So, what just came out is a motor. It's not gonna focus. It's a motor rad. Stock temp, I know. But what is that actually? Oh, it's not even listed. That's cool. I want to say it's like a 190.
I don't care what it is. I know it's not gonna want to focus in here, but let's see. Do you see up there? Mishi Moto. Team Mishi, baby. 160. Toss this guy back in here. Got a lock ring to do. In you go, sir. In you go. That was... Thought I just shot that bolt and lost it. Let's fill it back up. And I guess go ahead and... I need to put the power tap back on. Stole this for the S10. Sloppy Mechanics power tap. So, well, I mean, I guess they're laying right here. Just go ahead and I gotta just run that back through. It's for the flex fuel also, which I have hooked up, but I'm not running yet. I'm gonna go ahead and hook all that back up anyways. So I'm just gonna do off camera real fast. So let's have it not done and done. Wait, that didn't work. Try again. So far it's at 170. We are up one coil pack, swap that guy, and then obviously stock thermostat is out. Did throw the flex back in and alternator charge harness. God, this thing is so loud. If you guys are unfamiliar with the Sloppy Mechanics just plug and play charging harness for the Terminator X, you are sleeping on that thing. It's so easy. You just plug it in and plug it in. Here, I'll show you actually. With the loudness. Inside. Comes through there and you just plug it. You just plug it in. That went for the flex. Sloppy. I love Matt. Everything he does is just amazing. And I wouldn't do any of this without Sloppy Mechanics. I wouldn't know any of what I'm doing without Sloppy Mechanics. Hopefully she keeps warming up all the way. I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes and see what it does. Maybe we'll whip it around the block with a crappy alignment one time. Probably gonna wait till I go pick up the kiddo from school, drop her back off. Then I'll run this to the alignment shop. So we'll bring the GoPro, we'll make sure we're all set. When you start a clip because you thought you pressed record and you accidentally just press the settings button. So starting this again with grabbing insurance paper, throwing it, where is, probably put the insurance over there with the title, not the title, my registration, smarter. Okay, I have a laptop in case, I have a mask, because I know this place wants me to have a mask when I get over there. GoPro, let's switch you guys from this to this after, obviously. Oh, and so far it's been idling at like 193, so we'll see what happens later, obviously, but. Alright, let's switch you from here to there. They were too busy until Friday. I'm gonna run across town somewhere else where I know they do alignment. Okay, so what you just saw was the most DIY alignment ever. I basically make sure the front and the back of the tires, obviously, with some sweet track rack toe plates from when I was drifting this year. Yeah, basically took 2 pieces of metal and some gear oil. Okay, gear oil and a piece of metal, gear oil in between with a piece of metal under it. Makes like a slick plate. I know a bunch of people use marble pieces and stuff like that. Couldn't find anything, especially this. I had tile I was planning to use, and I must have thrown it away. But I was out like 1.5 inches. This thing was driving like all pigeon-toed. So it's way better now. It's close enough to that time that wifey's gonna be home, so I think I'm gonna wait for her, see if she wants to follow me over to the mint farm, and we'll go do a decent little burner and test this thing out, maybe do a pull. I threw some more of the Learn off of the Holly onto the base tune. Seems like it's doing a lot better. Just relocated and mounted the overflow for the coolant. Thing is solid, and I can kind of wedge it and get the cap off, so I just gotta go grab a new line out of the garage. I'm gonna probably add a little bit of fuel at idle and see if I can get this thing to cool down a little bit. On the way home from trying to get that alignment and seeing that car flip and stuff, which was insane. I feel so bad for them. Yeah, it got to like 212 and then like 216. You know, if I rev it up a little bit, it drops down. I'm wondering if this radiator is just a little bit too small. So we may be buying a new radiator. So, I don't know. 67 Mustang radiator, it's aluminum. It's not the greatest, and it's single core, I think. But yeah. I'm just yammering on now. Let's get this thing back together, get it out, and have some fun. Maybe do a burnout. What I'm doing.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh shit!
What?
Oh, he's gonna keep going.
What just happened? Oh,
He just went. Oh.
Oh boy, so it'll come out to test, you know, and nothing goes the way it's supposed to. Alternator spinning, doing what it's supposed to, not charging anymore. I'm getting 12.5-ish, and that's with her car hooked up. Let's see if we can see this together. Nope, tinted window. No idea. Either my battery took a shit, which I don't think happened, or the alternator took a shit. I think the alternator took a shit. Don't know why. So, what are we going to do about that, ladies and gentlemen? I know exactly what we're going to do about that. We're going to hand her this, and we're going to do this properly. So here you go. Just hold it, obviously, film what's about to happen. course, like I'm gonna leave you guys like that. It's running. Says it's charging. We'll do one more little ripper and then I'm going home. See you guys on the next one. Crash it, not even crash it cool. Come on, man. All you do is total a brand new wheel. God, I suck. Ugh. Got there. Everything else looks good. Did touch that tire. Ooh, took some of the sidewall out. But about slick bald now, anyways. That's how we take some aggression out. Average Joe Builds out.